Good evening, I'm Ella Schoberl. Thanks for joining us. New tonight, a memorial held for Sergeant Cody Siebert, an East Range police officer who tragically died from a brain infection only 24 hours after his diagnosis. Crowds gathered to honor the life of Sergeant Siebert at Mesabi East High School. Siebert died on February 27th at the age of 33. He was working as a longtime K-9 officer, even starting the K-9 program in Babbitt before transferring to East Range. He also worked in the Mesabi East School District with his K-9 TAC. And today, family members and loved ones spoke of Cody's endless kindness for others, his love for his family and job, as well as the impact that he's left on the community.
If Cody taught us anything, it's that relationships matter. So take a moment, call your buddies, call your family, shoot the shit, get together, play some games, and if you can, enjoy some blueberry wine. That's how Cody lived, and that's how he'd want us to keep going.